Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft 2, The Labors of Valentine. Well, my day started out today rather interesting. I had some surprises in my base, courtesy of Brandon, the mod author of Draconic Evolution. He is adding to his to-do list because my milk defies gravity, according to him. He has to fix that. I keep adding to his to-do list and not meaning to. I guess when I really don't mean to, I still add to it. and then I came up here and I went, what? There's a bedrock block in front of my AE system. How am I supposed to use it? Well, fortunately, it was a cable facade. But he wanted me to think it was bedrock, and I did for a bit. And this is why mods should add bedrock to dungeon chests so you can troll people. Yep. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate that. Alrighty. Just going to, we'll just put that away. Maybe we can use it some other day to troll someone else. Alright. So, once I discovered that, and I still have some suspicions that there might be some more Brandon pranks around, but I haven't found any. I will have to wait for inspiration to strike. I have to troll him back. A prank of some description, but I gotta wait for the right inspiration. Yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen. Alright, so this is the other thing I've been doing for the last 2 nights. I didn't do an end of the day tour last night because this was half finished and it would have been about a 30-second tour of, well, this is what I've been working on. Well, here's the 2-minute version. Here's what I've been working on. It's actually a complete tier 5 altar with an Enderman who just left. That's good. And it's just... Oop, that's not what I want. There we go. Tier 5. My very first tier 5 blood magic altar. The blood is courtesy of Great Orator, which is great because I was hoping not to have to drain myself of blood this time around. I've done it twice already and wasn't fond of it the first or the second time. The bedrock drum actually is courtesy of Terrafina, so I'm going to have to return it at some point to Great Orator's place, where he'll undoubtedly be surprised at the large amount of blood he can store. But I kind of need blood for what I was working on, so it will go back. It will go back. Yes, and if you're wondering what these blocks are, they are blocks of solid ender, and I think they look awesome. They particularly match my color decor here, I think. Now the sides of this are not finished. I still have other plans for this building. Basically, to me, it's in a similar state as this is, except this doesn't even have the altar part in it yet. At least the altar here is in and functional. I'll just go quickly over how I have this set up. I did show you once before when I was in early beta on my single player world, but for people who are currently watching and either don't remember like I did because I had to kind of figure it out again, or had never watched it in the first place, we'll ignore this part. Basically, this is just the input of the blood, and it's just, I guess I'm not ignoring it, am I? Anyway, I put a speed upgrade in here. Stack upgrade, I think that helps, but to be quite honest, I'm not sure. I think it stops it from storing blood, a little bit of blood in it at all the time. It'll send it through or something like that. I haven't quite figured it out. It didn't work the way I thought it would in another instance that I think I already described in an end of the day tour, so let's move on from that. Alright, so here I've got an atom translocator, and if you look on this side, you take a diamond nugget and apply it to that, to this side, so that's the receiving side, and you have to right click on the edge in such a way that you get, and I have trouble doing this. Earlier, when I was not meaning to click on it, of course, I did without a... There we go. So you can put in the things that you want it only to send one of in. So if you put something in the chest that isn't on this list, it'll put them all in there. But if you put in a stone, it's only going to put one stone in there. And that lets me make slates really in a regulated process nicely. And over here, we're just pulling out whatever is in our filter. And right now I'm pulling out blank slates into here. And of course I'm not actually processing any at this precise point in time. But if I were, this would put in a piece of stone. This would turn it into a slate. And then it'd probably get pulled out and put here. And that's about it. Right, can't think of anything else. Except, yeah, these aren't actually active. I could activate them. I'll have to think about it. I don't really need a speed or a mining. I suppose I could use a resistance upgrade. Jump boost, well, strength, yeah, I suppose I could put those two on, and regeneration. I guess I'd have to upgrade that to a better beacon base in order to do that, so probably won't. So the plan is to put the Well of Suffering underneath, and possibly the mob farm as well. I did make some notes on that about what I would like to do, so I have to just, well, find those notes and I can work on that some more. And I have another little project that I've been working on, and I did have an appropriate individual in here, but he despawned on me because I forgot to give him something to hold. I'm trying to capture myself a villager zombie and return him from his zombiehood back into normalcy. So far I haven't had much luck since the first guy that got away from me. Every time I was working in here at night, I would stop and look for one, and no luck so far. I guess word has got out. So, eventually I'll catch one. Eventually. I suppose if I get desperate enough, I'll just take my zombie spawner from up there and stick it in the mob farm and do it that way, but as I said in stream, I'd like to catch one in the wild. It just would be so much more meaningful than doing it with a clone. A clone zombie. Not sure how that would work. Alright. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I think I managed to stretch it out to about over 5 minutes. I'm not quite sure how. It's amazing. How do I do that? Anyway, you guys, I hope you come and watch me in the stream. I'd really enjoy it. I will be streaming again later today. I will try to get this posted very shortly after I finish this. And hopefully you'll be able to watch it before I start streaming again. Do I want a villager spawn egg? Do you have one, Putsuru? Well, possibly. I'd rather actually try to catch a zombie now that I've, a villager zombie now that I've got my heart set on it, but that's an interesting thing. Perhaps we could trade for that, because I wouldn't mind a pair, actually. Anyway, let me end my tour here. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, sleep tight. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the Enderman bite. It hurts. Bye.